Hey guys, so in regards to Bitcoin, I just want to show you something. This morning I said that I can't find a five-wave move from the bottom on Bitcoin, and until I see one, I don't think that the bottom is in, right? And I said that this move up is more corrective than impulsive, right? Because this is something that we would like to see from the bottom. A five-wave clean move up, or at least a diagonal. This is something that we've been following, this being some kind of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere around here was our limit, but Bitcoin broke even that, so that diagonal is not valid as well. So at the moment, this is some kind of a WXY, a corrective move at the moment. But I just wanted to show you what would need to happen in order for this to become something bullish and in time to become some kind of a five-wave move. Is this possible? Yes, it is possible. I don't think that this is going to happen, but just before I show you what this thing is, I just want to show you something that will help you a lot in your TA analysis and with your trading. And this is differentiating between a corrective and impulsive move. Okay, if we take a look at this Bitcoin chart, you could see that this was impulsive, okay, and this was corrective, and this was corrective. This was impulsive, and this is corrective, and this is corrective. What is the difference? And this is impulsive, and this is corrective, and this is impulsive, and this grind up is corrective. And if we take a look at a textbook example, this is a motive or impulsive phase of a move in the market. This is a corrective phase. And many times this is how an impulsive phase looks like. Okay, this strong five-wave move up. And this is a corrective phase of the move in all markets and in all assets. Okay, and this is something we are seeing right now on Bitcoin on the way up. And this on the way up is not what we would like to see. This is something that we would like to see from the bottom. So back to what would need to happen here in this chart to turn this corrective move into something impulsive. And again, I don't think that will happen because Bitcoin would need proof a lot to make this work. And that one thing is that all of these five-wave moves up, this and this right now is corrective. This is not a five-wave move up, if you ask me at the moment. But let's just say that each of these waves up is a five-wave move. What would need to happen is each of these would have to become a 1-2 nested moves. And this will just be an example, not a literal depiction of these waves. So let's just take into account that this will become some kind of a five-wave move that is yet to be seen. We then need a strong break in this wave 3 and finish in 4-5. Then this is the next 1-2 nested wave, and this then becomes wave 3, 4, 5. And then this then becomes a 1-2, 3, 4, 5. And then finally, this would then become a 1-2, 3, 4, 5 of a larger degree, of course. But that's why I said that Bitcoin has a lot of proving to do to prove to us that this can become a five-wave move. We will still follow if this can turn into some kind of a diagonal, but this is something that would need to happen. And until all of these 4-5s are completed, Bitcoin can never again go below any of these waves too. So if Bitcoin goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and gets a correction, it can never go below this one or this one or this wave right here until this whole five-wave move nested is completed. Then it can retrace in a three-wave move down, but cannot go below this previous low at 57.8K. And that's how this would be able to become a five-wave move up. And on a larger degree, this would then become a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what would need to happen next, and how do you tell them apart? How do you tell apart this still being a corrective wave or this possibly becoming this? Well, it's the speed, and it's the speed of this first 1, 2, wave 3. Okay, it's the speed of this first wave 3 up. This wave 3 has to accelerate. If not, if this still grinds up slowly, then this is not a nested wave. Okay, what we need to see is speed in wave 3 that finish in 4-5 and then in all the other 4-5s. If not, then this is still some kind of a WXY. It's this simple. And also, it doesn't have to be all of these four 1-2 nested waves. Maybe this is some kind of a ABC. If you can find 5 waves here, and this is then a 1-2, 1-2, and there are only 2 1-2 waves. But that doesn't matter at the moment. What you need to see if you are bullish here, if you think that the bottom is in, is 5 waves here, a correction wave 2, and speed in wave 3. And you could start thinking about something like this. So this was it. If the bottom was in, then this whole bear market structure right here would actually have to be our base case. This being some kind of a WXY right here with an ABC right here and an ABC right here. And you would have to take into account that this structure right here made all the 5 waves already. All of these nestings, by the way, right? This is what we were just talking about. Okay, all of these 1-2 1-2s and all of these 1-2 1-2s right here. Okay, that all of these nestings already finished all the way down here. So this was some kind of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that was it. And this ABC is completed, and this WXY is completed. And we will now get this nested structure right here. But there are also some of the other macro scenarios that require one more 5-wave move down. Or if you are of the opinion then that there is one more nested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that needs finishing in its last 5-wave down. But until this happens, until this move from this bottom prints some kind of a 5-wave move up, the bottom is not in. If this remains a corrective move, we will get a final 5-wave move down. So still, we need all the patience for this structure to develop. So let me know what you think. Do you think the bottom is in? What is your count? Which side are you on?